Yo, what's up, guys? Blue Vegeta 69 here, coming back with another S.H.Figuarts comparative review, if you will. We're going to be taking a look at the Super Vegeta and the Blood Awakening Super Saiyan Vegeta. Alright, so the reason I decided to do a comparative review on these two is because these two are basically the exact same figure, except one of them has a different color scheme, and one came out way before the other one. The Super Vegeta came out in 2016, whereas the Blood Awakening Vegeta came out around 2021, 2022, I think. They also did a re-release of this with better quality control, but this one, its quality control is pretty good. This one has held up for a pretty long time. Still probably one of my favorite Vegeta figures, one of my favorite S.H.Figuarts that I've owned. This is actually the third S.H.Figuart that I got, along with the Saiyan Armor Trunks review coming soon. And we're just going to see how these two compare to each other and which one you should get. Right off the bat, this is the less expensive one because it came out way before this one. This one has stayed around the same price though. So if you're able to get your hands on this one, I would get it. If you're able to get your hands on this one, you should get it. This one is definitely the easier one to get, but in my opinion, from what I remember, I definitely enjoyed the Super Vegeta way more. But they're the same figure. Whichever one you get, you're gonna be happy with, especially if you're a Vegeta fan. So let's get a look at the packaging for this one first. I really like the yellow with the Vegeta because it really differentiates from the blue. We have him doing a final flash over here. We have him doing his iconic thumbs up, so, you know, we all know how that goes. Whenever Vegeta does his iconic thumbs up pose, it always ends up very well for him. On the back, we have some more poses right there. Has a nice photo with him and Trunks doing the arms folded. I really like that it does that. It really gives you some good promotion to get the other Trunks. We have more poses down there, not much at the bottom. Nothing more on the side, and oh, we have a little image of Vegeta at the bottom doing the final flash. I love the S.H.Figuarts packaging for pretty much all of their figures. I really do. Okay, so we have this one. He has more of a blue type of color scheme. We have him doing his iconic Big Bang attack what he used to kill Android 19. So this one's supposed to be more of before Super Vegeta. This is when he's first turning into Super Saiyan, but I don't know. I really don't think of it that way. If anything, I would use this more as like a Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta because of the shinier hair. I don't know. That's just me. Got a little image at the bottom, but this is definitely intended to be that. The first time he goes Super Saiyan. We have some more images on the side. On the back, we have some posability options right there. Nothing more on this side. All right, so we're gonna take a break to get these two opened up, and we're gonna get into a deep comparative review to see which one is better, or which one do you prefer. All right, we have them out of the packaging and they're looking pretty stellar, pretty good. We obviously have more of a metallic finish on the hair, whereas the normal original release has the flat colors with the shading. This one has a little bit of metallic shading on this one too. Now, if we look at the faceplates, there's definitely a lot more detail on the faceplates for the newer release that came out, whereas this one is just more of a normal looking faceplate. I don't know, either one you pick is really up to you. Me personally, I think a perfect mix of these two would be the ideal Vegeta figure, because I really like the faceplates on this figure, and I do like the color blue that they use on this figure as well. Even though I do like the shading that we get on this one, it's hard to tell, but we do have some black shading on it. You just take a look at this one. There is a little bit of black shading on it, and I do like the color of the yellow on the armor, whereas this one, the more gold doesn't really do it for me. I do like this more darker brown right there. Yeah, this one definitely has the better looking faceplates though, because it really makes them look more serious. This one, it's just, they look good, but I think the extra line details actually make a very big difference in terms of how they look. I do like the hair sculpt for this guy. It very much looks like Super Vegeta. Same with this one. You could use either one for your display. I would typically have this one fighting against Android 19, and whenever we get a semi-perfect cell from Bandai, I have him usually fighting against my S.H.Figuarts perfect cell. You know, everyone's favorite S.H.Figuarts, apparently. So, that does it when they're aesthetic. I think, personally, they both have their pros and cons. Now, when it comes to the accessories, they're about even on the accessories. This is the original version. We get the screaming face, the smirking face, my favorite face for this figure. We have a screaming one where he's looking forward, and we have a screaming where he's looking to the side. We have a folded arm accessory that we could use. You could just swap out on the bicep so that you can give him the folded arms. We also get a pretty good selection of hands. We have 2 wide open hands, his thumbs up or down hand, his clenching hand, and we have 2 style pose hands. And then we get to the newer release. They're about the same. One just has the extra yelling head. And even if you get the Android 19, you get that same yelling head from when he's trying to absorb Vegeta's power. So that's a nice little touch that they added for that figure. I'll be reviewing that figure soon. Okay, so when it comes to the articulation, I definitely do think that this is the superior one, because this one has quite a glaring articulation problem when we get to it. So I'm going to use him first just to show you how the figure should articulate, and then I'll show the problem that I have with this guy. So we're going to set him aside here. It's pretty much the same articulation that we've seen in the other videos with the Awakening Goku and the S.H.Figuarts Gohan. You can look down, you can look up, and you can look down pretty well. He can lean side to side pretty well. He has really good neck motion. He has really good arm articulation. Even with the big shoulders, you can still get him to go wherever you need them. He has a bicep swivel, double jointed elbows. He has really good wrist articulation. You get them anywhere you need them to go. And then he has the really good diaphragm joint. Shift him side to side like that. I really do love the paint on this guy. Like, I know it's more of a purpley type of blue, but the shading, it's subtle, but it really does help with the look of this figure. He has a really good waist twist. Once again, I love these hips. He's a bit of a thicker figure, so it doesn't work as well as the Goku or the Gohan. He has a thigh swivel, double jointed knees. He has the same type of ankle articulation as the other figures that I reviewed so far. This is where the figures, specifically the armored figures, really don't pull off this articulation very well. You can get them side to side. You can get some nice ankle pivot from there. And the toe hinge right there. Okay, so my big glaring problem with this one is his leg articulation. At least for this one. Maybe the newer one fixed it. So yeah, so if you raise his legs up too high, they fall off, and that happens for either one of them, which I don't particularly care for. I don't think anybody cares for that personally. So that's not exactly ideal for me. Because if it wasn't for that, this would be it would be a much better figure than what it is. But the fact, see, look, that's why I want to try to at least get the reissue of this one, so I don't have to deal with that issue. But, you know, it is what it is. And that's funny, because even on on the box, it shows him where he can get his leg all the way up. You can't really do that with this figure because the problem that it has. Like, look at that. You can't do that with this figure. So in terms of posability, you're definitely going to get more out of this guy. You're basically probably have him standing straight up and down. This guy, which is sad, really. There is a way to fix it. I thought I figured out a way to do it, but it's not. It's just not taking. Just not taking. So, finally, my personal opinion. I do think this is the better figure overall. Just for what I look for in the Figuarts, not to discredit this figure. He definitely has his good points, like the color blue, the face paint, and stuff like that. It really is those leg articulation that really kills it. But for me personally, I think this one is my favorite Super Saiyan Vegeta. There's also the original 1.0 one where it has all the awesome paint shading. I really want to get that one, even though it doesn't really fit in with my display. It would be cool to have it. So yeah, this still holds up as one of my personal favorite S.H.Figuarts, even though there have been more Vegetas that have come out, like the new Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta that has the same exact body mold, actually. That's a really dope figure as well. But I don't know, there's something about this one that really just does it for me. Maybe because I'm a very big Super Vegeta fan. I don't know. Who am I kidding? That's definitely what it is. I'm a very big fan of the Cell Saga, very big fan of Super Vegeta. Vegeta's my favorite Dragon Ball character, one of my favorite anime characters of all time. With Piccolo right up there. I really like Gohan as well, especially recently of how they've been taking his story with him getting his new transformation. I do like Goku as well, but just not my all-time favorite, you know. So yes, between the two, I do prefer this one more personally. But if you're able to find the reissue of this figure where he potentially doesn't have this leg problem, I would recommend getting that one as well. He's the cheaper option. You could also get the trunks that goes with this one with the shiny hair as well to make that display option as well. But me personally, I do prefer the flat colors on this one. And really the yellow on this figure. It's really those two things that really hold this figure back from being better than this one. It's the yellow choice on this one and the leg articulation. Because otherwise it would be a very good figure as well. Just not as good as the original that just came out. Well, not just came out, they came out a while ago. 2016 is crazy. I get the same feeling that I get from when I picked this guy up originally. Like, it's not even funny. He was like my third or fourth figure, Dragon Ball figure. Collection's got way bigger since then. So yeah, I would definitely recommend picking one of these guys up, preferably the reissue of this one. This one is still one of my favorite S.H.Figuarts, and I have quite a few S.H.Figuart Dragon Ball figures. So that about wraps it up for this video, guys. Please let me know what your favorite S.H.Figuarts Dragon Ball figure is, or any S.H.Figuart figures that you have, whether it be Naruto, Yu Yu Hakusho, even though we've only gotten 2 Yu Yu Hakusho figures, Yusuke and Toguro. Those are both really awesome figures. We also have new JoJo's Bizarre Adventure figures coming out soon for S.H.Figuarts. Definitely looking forward to getting that. And definitely looking forward to make more reviews for you guys. It's fun, really fun making these, and I hope you guys enjoy it as much as I do. That being said, I'm going to sign off, and I hope you guys enjoy. Peace out, guys.